And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
We've dropped to P15. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And we're in front of Norris, Albon and Hulkenberg. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 15.1. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Norris, and just behind us are Tsunoda, Gasly and Russell. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:17.4. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Ocon and Piastri. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 17.1. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Verstappen, and just behind us are Piastri, Norris and Ocon. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:8.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Isack Hadjar completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Norris, Ocon, Iwasa, Tsunoda, Russell, Fittipaldi, Leclerc, Albon, Leclerc, Behrman, Hülkenberg, Joe, Gasly, Théo Pourchaire, Vesti, Doohan, and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
You're going to definitely see action, Crofty. Everyone's G'd up for this one. They've done the testing, like you say. The drivers will be revving inside, heart rates going, trying to burst out their chest at this moment. With that anticipation, who's got the speed? We're going to learn now, once and for all.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race. To get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
Here's some flag lessons for you now. If you see a black flag being waved, this means...
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Use your overtake button more, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on. First position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums, and 26 laps to go now. Box, we're coming in this lap. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Gap to your teammate behind, 40.6 seconds. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Ocon behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. And the time last lap, 1:18.4. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, Isack, we've got loads of ERS in reserve, so let's have a big push and use it all up. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Okay, some information on Leclerc. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. First position, front of the pack. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
And it's victory for Isack Hadjar as Red Bull gives you wins.
Well, you're always unsure of the competition and what your opponents have been able to do in the off-season, Crofty, but they've come here today, they've delivered the performance that you dream about, and wow, did they make that car sing today. Really impressive stuff.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, Do it again. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.